All right. So, yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for your time. Apologies for the few glitches we had trying to set up. Unfortunately, just before I started, a few things stopped working. Been trying to make it work. Sincere apologies for that. So welcome to today's edition of Founders Care, which is basically like an intro to the program. Basically, we want to give an overview of what we will be expecting in the coming weeks. Um, Founders Care is basically something we are building as a result of our experiences, talking with founders, our own, individual experiences, things we've read. Founders, pass through a lot, and most times, if they don't have any support system, many really find it difficult building whatever they are building. So we think we can come in here and build something that sort of provides a support system, especially for the founders who are building solo, or even those who are working in a team. I mean, if you are in your early stages, usually it's a, it's a tough challenge. So that's essentially the idea of founders care. Today we are looking at founders well-being essentials. But before that, the thing we'll be experiencing in the coming months and weeks, in founders care include expert insights where we have people coming from different specialties, professionals in different areas of mental health and well-being and founding teams and what it means to build um, and scale startups. So we'll be bringing these experts to share their experiences and guide founders. Also, we'll be having a personalized guidance where we match founders to people who can help them deal with their unique challenges. Of course, interactive activities and then crowd intelligence. What that means is if you're having a challenge, you can throw it up to the participants to everyone, and people can offer their insights, directly or indirectly, live or maybe after the session. So of course, Founders Care provides an opportunity for founders to connect and share, have mutual support, and then discover resources. Here, what we are trying to say is we will be providing almost everything the founder needs to build, anything that helps the founder have a clear, sane, and smooth operations. We're making most of those things available. Now, if you think about it, mental health is a bit complex and yet simple. It goes beyond the mind and the brain in particular. Of course, well, the brain is always there. But the thing here is, it encompasses, our psyche, our social interactions, things, the way we do things, the things we do as human beings, what it means to experience life as we know it. So there is an important aspect of what we are doing, and maintaining a positive mental health is important. Now we'll be sharing and helping ourselves, but we want to make it clear that we should be open to quickly explore professional mental health support or other areas of the startup life whenever we need it. Um, in as much as we continue to make some of those support systems available. So I'm Iranians, I help convene and anchor founders care. Um, Now, an important thing we want to mention today, I mean, if you don't take home anything else today, it's important to realize that what we should be aiming for is to go to the root cause of whatever challenge you are having. What is the major challenge? I mean, mental health and well-being has lots of dimensions: behavioral biology and emotions, I mean, the neurotransmitters and hormones in the brain, and as well as the gut microbiome. Many people think, or believe. I mean, there are a bunch of research making it clear that the gut microbiome has a lot to do with mental health, and yeah, so people call it the second brain. So, and the need for clear and early resolution of issues. So the idea is identify the major challenge early and fast enough, and find aim to resolve things fast enough. Now, the typical emotional and mental health challenges founders face include personal, whereby you talk about the personal challenges of the founder, and the family and stuff. And then the co-founder, maybe you're working with a team, there could be challenges, And then for the product and the company itself, some of the challenges could be positioning, they are trying to do everything right. And because they are not positioning themselves well in the market, they may have frictions, this which could bring, have emotional toll on the founder. And then, of course, maybe working on the wrong idea, wrong timing, no funding, poor sales, too much work, no one understanding you or giving you a chance. So we are giving an example with Airbnb founders. I mean, Airbnb at the early stages was like, almost nobody believed it. It's making sense. But in thank God, people like Paul Graham gave them a chance. Hearing, they're almost apparently even accepted twice in there. But I mean, the thing here is, you might even be sending, requests to people to give you feedback, and nobody is responding. So there are lots of challenges founders face, and we believe, we should be dealing with some of those things, both individually and as a group. Now, basic, things, you can do as an individual to improve your mental health and well-being include meditation, conscious living. I mean, where we look at, what it really means to be humans. Of course, aiming to do meaningful work and making progress. And now progress is a bit dicey because progress means a lot. But it's not just about, say, building and launching or a particular product or even financial progress and all that. I mean, we want to make it clear that even learning the process, passing through the startup building process and learning is progress, and that should be appreciated. Of course, maintaining our overall health, exercising as much as possible, taking advantage of devices and apps that are out there. I mean, then nutrition. I mean, what we eat and how we eat is very important. I mean, at times, most times it's neglected, but nutrition, has a lot to do with mental health and well-being. Now, coming from some of these basic techniques, we want to look at some of the major things we might watch out for. Number one is from the basic things we mentioned to getting professional help, but also having this, the resilient mindset, and then basically understanding that things might be challenging, but overall, I mean, at the end of the day, things are going to be fine. Now, setting boundaries is also important. Setting boundaries with our families, with our teams, with our partners, investors, collaborators, and everyone else is important. What, how do we define the relationship? How do we define the way things work at each point in time? And that leads us to clarity. It's important we make our communication clear, make our stand clear, so that things are not muddled up and confusing, and which can lead to unnecessary adverse mental health effects. So, and moving from that, it's important we really question ourselves. We need to ask ourselves, is what we are really doing important? Does it really matter? That's very, very important. Now, it's important to also look at, point out that there are some challenges you might be having. There are ways you might be feeling at a particular point, and it's important you just kind of go get some professional help. If you have some of these symptoms, low energy, chronic low energy, inability to do basic things. I mean, you might, so that you don't get depressed. It's important you seek help as fast as possible. Seek professional help. Talk to people who can help move you towards a better place. Now we will be discussing more about this in due course. On MedNeed, we have tools, and the thing here is we try to make some of these things more affordable so that you can take advantage of them. Of course, beyond MedNeed, there are a bunch of other places you can find helpful mental health solutions. So overall, mental health is an integral aspect of our lives. Um, it helps us, having, the right mental health, appropriate mental health, rather, adequate mental health means a lot, in helping us realize our abilities, cope with stress and challenges of daily living, and, be more productive and contribute, making a meaningful contribution to society. Now, we in the coming sessions, we aim to have, as a structure, we have the keynote speech by experts. Then we want to have other sub teams which target various aspects of the founders' lives, and then, what it means to build, positioning yourself, funding. We're looking at general discussions and anything else that will help founders. And we are calling for recommendations. If you feel you have things you might recommend us to do and how you want us to work, this is highly welcome. So the next session we'll be having it on the last Saturday of the month. We are trying to test and see if the first, second, or third Saturday might be, which might be better. So that we are trying to focus on the last Saturday for now, even though it's just like an intro for today. And then it's open for discussion. Give us your feedback. Let's see how we can get it better. And then we also want a time where founders are a little bit relaxed, so that they can actually enjoy a time of relaxation, even as they learn how to improve their mental health. In a nutshell, we are here to help and support one another. And, the idea will be attending to issues founders have and experience, and helping, everyone live more meaningful lives. So thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Like we mentioned, it's basically like an intro. Over in the coming days, we will be sharing more, and learning more, as we move forward. Please kindly, feel free to make your suggestions, recommendations, send them over, and we'll see how we can improve and get better. Thank you so much for now, and then have a lovely day, lovely evening, um, uh, morning. It doesn't matter where you are joining from the part of the world. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, and bye for now. Peace.